Good morning, Mark Stott with HurricaneTrack.com here with your Hurricane Pro and HD video blog concerning what is very likely to be, at any moment, Hurricane Harvey. As of the 11 o'clock Eastern Time update, though, it was still Tropical Storm Harvey with winds of 65 miles per hour, air pressure down to 982 millibars, and it is moving to the north-northwest now at 10 miles per hour. You see the landfall is forecast for very early Saturday morning here along the central Texas coast, and as such, hurricane warnings, of course, have been posted, and those are in the red with the tropical storm warning in the blue, and then tropical storm watch and hurricane watches bounding the north and south side accordingly, mainly to the south of where the center is expected. This is now forecast to be a major hurricane, a Category 3 hurricane at landfall, and then after landfall just kind of sit and meander up here, dumping incredible amounts of rainfall, and that is going to be the secondary major problem with this system. If we look at the storm surge warning area, this is the area that is outlined, and some of the areas we're talking somewhere on the order of 10 feet of storm surge in parts of the coastline here. The best thing to do, honestly, you need to just go to the Hurricane Center website and look up the public advisory and be sure to check out, I'm going to just show you real quick, check out what the hazards affecting land are all about. I'm going to scroll down here and show you what I'm talking about. You need to read this each time an advisory comes out, because these are the key points that are going to help you understand what to expect. Hazards affecting land. They are rainfall, of course, storm surge, and in some cases 6 to 10 feet. And that is above ground level. That's not just a rise of water. That's 6 to 10 feet above normally dry ground. And then, of course, wind, and in some cases this could be extreme wind and very heavy swells and surf along a good deal of the northwest and western Gulf of Mexico. So the public advisory, part of the National Hurricane Center advisory package, each time this is released, has a lot of great information in there. So please check that, and you'll get a lot of clues as to what is happening and what to expect, especially with situations like storm surge. And the rainfall, this is going to change over time, but this gives you an idea that some areas could be looking at 10 to 15 inches or more of rain, and that just is very, very bad news. You need to keep up with that. There is so much to keep up with this potential. Well, it's a storm. When it's a hurricane, we'll just call it a hurricane for now, I guess, because it's going to be. There is a lot to keep up with. So, the different products that are out there, keep in mind they're going to change from cycle to cycle. Hopefully not dramatically, but don't look at any one period of time and say, okay, this is exactly what's going to happen. Keep up with things. Every 6 hours there is a new advisory package. Then you're going to have intermediate advisories every 3 hours. And that's a lot of information to digest. But just remember, it's all right in front of your fingertips. You just have to know where to look. And the National Hurricane Center site, the Weather Service site, and of course Hurricane Pro and HD, with the information contained within, can be very helpful. And just, remember, don't get too scattered with it and try to look for stuff all over the place. It's really in just a few easy to find locations. Upper level winds all green through here for this to continue to strengthen, and it's forecast to move over a very warm part of the western Gulf of Mexico over here, eventually making landfall in Texas as a very intense hurricane it does look like. The satellite picture here shows what we're talking about. Very well defined banding now starting to occur right near the center of circulation, which is right in here somewhere, and it won't be long that an eye will pop out, and then Harvey will continue to strengthen from there, it does appear. The Weather Service, like I was saying, if you want to know what's going on in your area, and let's just think about Freeport, Texas. Go to weather.gov, put in your zip code, and I'm going to put in Freeport, Texas. You click on it, you hit go, and the landing page has very important and helpful information right here. All right? That's what you want to read. Click on each of those. Hazardous weather outlook, the hurricane local statement, tropical storm warning, storm surge warning. Those are detailed reports about exactly what to expect. And just to give you an idea, I'll click on hurricane local statement, and there's a lot of info contained in here, and you need to scroll down and read it because it has specific information for your area. All right, and so this could really be helpful. It gives you the overview of the situation, the potential impacts, and it's tailored to your geographic region. So the hurricane local statement and the storm surge warning product, the hazardous weather outlook, flood information, all of that is going to be in this hazardous weather conditions section of the landing page when you put in your zip code at weather.gov. All right, I am going to be covering this hurricane, what will be a hurricane, in the Texas coastal area with my team, and I will post video updates when I can to Hurricane Pro in HD. I'm also going to be streaming live on YouTube, so be sure to follow Hurricane Pro on Twitter, and you will get the social media interaction from us at hurricanetrack.com on our field program, and you can follow along there as well, live on YouTube. It's free, doesn't cost any money, so check it out. And I will post another video discussion for Hurricane Pro and HD users tonight when I'm down in the Alice, Texas area getting ready for what will be Hurricane Harvey. For hurricanetrack.com, that's my site, and for Hurricane Pro and HD, I am Mark Sutta. Thanks for watching, and again, I'll have another video discussion for you later tonight.